The dark tunnel seemed to go on forever. Owl felt heavier and slower with every step he took. Mechanical joints creaked as parts came loose and fell to the ground, but Owl fixed his gaze upon the distant exit. I will say what I love about Honkai is the descriptive writing. The writing has become so much more descriptive, and it's so much better because of that. Props on you, miHoYo, or I guess Hoyoverse, now. He knew he only needed to reach that place to end all this. I'm close. His vision began to blur as light straight lines upon his clouded sight. His thoughts swam as the light illuminated past memories. Oh, more memories. So that is Anna, I knew it. Don't give up. You'll make this. I'm sure of it. Don't give up. You can do it. The girl repeated those lines as she struggled to support his weight with her body, but she could hardly hide her distressed looks. Those encouraging words were not only meant for him. Tian Wu knew that the Valkyrie was also fighting her own fears. Are you afraid? What? Your hands are trembling. No, I'm just... What a terrible disaster. People turning into monsters and strange beasts on the road. It's the Honkai. Honkai? Yeah, don't worry. I'm a Valkyrie of Schicksal, and I'm bound by oath to protect you against the Honkai. Ah, I'm sorry. Most people probably won't understand what I just said. I thought this was something like a zombie apocalypse. Yeah, walking, putrid corpses that can't be killed with most conventional weapons. You can only defeat them by busting their heads or burning them completely. What's worse is that if they bite you, your body will start to change as well. You'll eventually lose your mind and turn into a zombie like them. And the very worst part is... Stop! Yeah, Owl, you went a little too overboard though. There, on the ice, on the zombie talk, okay? Yeah, the more I'm editing this, the more I'm realizing what a crap Valkyrie Anna is. You'll see what I mean later in the chapter, but things get a whole lot worse. Why are you telling me about zombies? That's the most disgusting thing I've ever heard. I see, you're afraid of zombies. No, I didn't say I'm afraid of them, I'm just... disgusted, that's all. It seems that Valkyries are just normal little girls after all. Ooh, she's gonna get pissed. I'm Chen Tianwu. What's your name? Anna Sheriak. It's very interesting that she has the same last name as Cecilia. That's what's messing me up the most here. Thank you, Anna. You're welcome. Trudge, tap, tap, tap. May tracked the Hersher's trail and arrived at the tunnel entrance, her mind deep in thought. She could not forget the sight of the defeated immortal blades, Valkyries, and Rita. Damn! A series of dull thumping noises interrupted her. She raised her head and saw Honkai beasts hatching in the tunnel. She knew she was on the right track. The Hersher would be at the other side of this tunnel. Her blade was drawn. She knew there was only one thing to be done. Oh, now we're back with her actual Hersher form. Nice. We're back to being a badass and destroying everything in like 3 hits. Sparks flew as May slashed her way through like an enraged Oni. While lightning and thunder exploded all around her, May's mind was as tranquil as a still lake. I won't let this continue. I shall protect them, for this is all that I have left. A light erupted within the tunnel and sped to the other end before converging into a single point. Time to finish this Hersher of ice. The thing is, I don't see the story, again, apart from, like, the Anna and Owl past stuff. Like, I don't see the story going anywhere other than all the other characters except for Owl and Anna being like, we must kill you. We must not kill, but we must capture you, Hersher Vice. Owl goes, no! And that's basically all that's been happening so far. Event ID C074, location Manila, the Philippines. Eruption time May 22nd, 2015 at 4 p.m. The 2015 Honkai eruption in Manila, capital city of the Philippines, was the largest and most disastrous Honkai event in Southeast Asia. Although the Manila eruption did not give birth to any Hersher, it claimed over 2 million lives. About 3 million people suffered various degrees of Honkai infection, while secondary disasters that struck the city and the surrounding areas rendered nearly 10 million people homeless. Jeez, oh my word, that's so bad. Upon the onset of the eruption, Shixel mobilized and deployed 42 Valkyrie squads, a total of 147 Valkyries. Over 5,000 rescue personnel from various departments were also sent in to contain the eruption within the limits of the Manila. Combat losses were extremely heavy. The 6 squads garrisoned in the Philippines, including Snow Lotus Sea Lion and Astra, were nearly annihilated. The eruption severely affected the economic and political stability in the Philippines and Southeast Asia as a whole. To date, the city of Manila remains off-limits, with Honkai levels in urban districts remaining at unsafe levels. Further monitoring is still required. How detailed they are in these file reports, in these intel files. It really tells a story of its own, and that's going to be important information later down the line. Or it's not, and it's just information that adds to the lore of this universe, which, I appreciate as well. As cold wind blew across his face, he could finally see light at the end of the tunnel. Anna, we've made it through Shixel's defenses. Just go. Leave this place and live. A completely exhausted Owl finally collapsed. Shut up, Microsoft. He tried waving the Hersher away, but she stared blankly like a snowflake, oblivious to everything around her. She then slowly extended her hand. The Hersher picked up Owl. Oh, her movement's clumsy yet surprisingly gentle. Oh, she's still alive in there. Hersher's touch was no longer freezing. Her face showed hints of emotion. Astonishment and joy filled his heart. He decided to let the Hersher carry his weight and continued walking. The Hersher Vice stayed here for a while. She was just here. It makes me depressed that we have this sweet moment of Anna carrying Otto, or not Otto, Owl. Anna carrying Owl, and then we cut back to May going, well, we need to find the Hersher so I can eliminate her. I don't need any heals or ultimates to kill this guy. A strange statue of ice stood in May's way. Upon touch, the statue disintegrated into sparkling ice crystals and gave off hushed whispers. It was the most unforgettable day of her life. Ooh, what's happening? Clad in her tidy uniform, she marched through the assembly and saluted them. It was the day that she had always prayed for. Her hard work paid off. Her dream was coming true. The girl took a deep breath and loudly recited. Oh, she left a little bit of her past to May. Oh, that's so sweet. I, Anna, do hereby offer my oath of loyalty to Shixel and our overseer, and dedicate my life to our noble vision. I shall not fear any trepidation, nor pain, nor death. I shall act as the beacon of hope to those in suffering, and fight for those languishing in pain. I pledge all that I am and have to the human race, and shall do whatever it takes to destroy the Honkai. From this day forth, I, by my own violation, shall serve as a glorious Valkyrie of Sheiksal. The light shone again before fading away with the girl's voice. Okay, so May's getting a little bit of Anna's past. Juicy, 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 juicy. The light. It must be a that's a lot of memories to go through. I'm trying to see Anna's past, Honkai. Don't disturb me. Don't disturb me from that, you annoying piece of crap. The dark, overcast sky loomed over a Valkyrie running away from something. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. She repeated these words to herself as she desperately looked for a way out of the ruins. They were ambushed. The squad leader disappeared in the explosion and she lost contact with the other squad members. She must head back to the rendezvous point, reestablish comlinks, and get the reinforcements. The sad music's playing again. The constant static from her comm device was the only thing she could hear. I can't stay here. My mission is too important. The Valkyrie then caught the sound of loose gravel hitting the ground. She stopped running and looked around. Her gaze fell upon the collapsed building. She waited for a few seconds. There was nothing else. She was unsure if she was hearing things. So the young Valkyrie continued her desperate flight. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I really am. She repeated those words to herself as she left the ruins behind her. Aww. A thought then began. I don't even know what's wrong. All I know is I want to hug her right now. A thought then began to coalesce in her mind. I don't know how to pronounce that either.
Deserter.
No, that's not true. She remembered the oh, that's the voice in her head. That's the fifth Herrscher trying to get to her. Yeah, I forgot. I watched Honkai Operation Chapter 2. And that like solidified for me how Herrschers work. They basically get in your head when you're at your most emotionally vulnerable moment. She remembered the day when she became a Valkyrie. Like this devastated city, her oath and her ideals were reduced to ruin. She had never felt so helpless. She failed to save everyone, even when they were within reach. Why am I about to cry again? It's literally... I can't do this. I just cried like 2 chapters ago. The Valkyrie stopped running. This isn't what I want. Though trembling, she turned around and rushed back to the ruins. Yay! Happy music! Happy music! Oh my gosh. So they got ambushed. She tried to run, but the Herrscher in her head called her a deserter. And I guess that was enough, like, oomph for her to go back in. I'm sorry. I'm afraid this is the end of the road for us. I'm really sorry. We've made it this far, but I still failed to save you. Honkai beasts stomped through the rubble as the survivors hid behind a wall. There was no exit in sight. Just leave me here, Anna. You should be able to escape on your own. No, I can't do that. None of us could escape if you take me with you. But I can't simply leave you here. Just because you're a Valkyrie, because of the oath of duty you swore? Will you save me otherwise? Don't worry, I'll find a place to hide. Get your reinforcements first and save me later. We can bet on this. Bet on this? Yeah, if both of us survive this, you'll go on a date with me. No! I can't believe this. How can you make such stupid jokes? Can't you see what's happening? Hey, I'm just quoting the truth. You're the reason why I'm still alive. You stayed by my side and told me not to give up. You're the reason why I made it to this place. Meeting you in this disaster is the best thing that has ever happened in my life. I guess I'll follow you anywhere, whether you like it or not. I don't know. Don't take it too seriously. I was only fooling around. What? You were just fooling around? How could you? Well, at least I got things off your mind for a while. Oh, I have no idea what's going on in your head. Don't you realize the situation we're in? Anna, I'm quite hard to kill. I still need to look for my family and take care of some business. I won't die here. Trust me. Even then, I want you to have faith in me. We'll leave this place together. So I've decided to take your bet. The necklace! The freaking necklace, bro. I can't. Oh my gosh. Who's this in the photo? It's getting sadder? Why is it getting sadder? My baby sister, Chen Wen. A very different name there. She's the family I'm planning to look for. Though the two managed to escape to a Schicksal base, they had to go on separate ways. Chen Tianwu would be getting treatment at another city, while Anna was to be redeployed to the war zone. She's still trapped in the city ruins. Oh, of course she is. Please, Anna, help me look for her. And if it's possible, I'd like to tag along as well. Someone knocked the door. Anna lowered her gaze. I'm sorry, I have to go. It's alright. I can't be asking favors from you all the time. I'll go look for you, Anna. This necklace. What is it? I'm sorry. You can't keep that necklace. Anna left. He was left dumbstruck by her sudden change. He did not know why she left him like that until much later. He heard a few conversations and learned that Anna became the leader of the new Snow Lotus squad. The old Snow Lotus squad was gone. Anna was the sole survivor. Dang, man. I love how it doesn't even show Mei reacting to any of this. Mei's just like, okay, another sad backstory. Haven't seen that before.